Hi. Hello, Paxton Vroman, the Goat Farmer's Playbook. Anyway, today we're going to talk about dogs, livestock guardian dogs. If you have a large number of goats and you're free ranging them away from people, you need dogs. I don't trust a donkey because I've never had a donkey, but I've heard they're only good until they're gone. I mean bad. They'll basically turn and start kill kids because they don't figure they're part of the thing. Now, breeds of dogs. For me, I don't care what breed it is, as long as they do their job. Like as you can see, my fence is broke, but look where these dogs are. They're staying hooked with the nannies. That's what it's about. They need to be staying with the herd, staying in. You know how you have mad neighbors when your dogs get away from your herd and they go roaming, and then they mess with your neighbor's property. I don't want that. I want my dogs to be right here with my goats. I want them to go out in the perimeter of the fencing and address a threat, which is a coyote here. Some of us out in Colorado, you'll all have bigger predators. Our main number one thing is coyotes. But with these dogs, to this date, I've never had a coyote kill one of my goats. This is a Komondor Pyrenees cross. Her name is Lou. This is Pete, and he's a quarter Komondor, 3/4 Pyrenees, and this is his brother, Hoss. But anyway, to me, it doesn't matter the breed of dog. They just need to do their job. I like the Komondor because they don't go off. They stay with their herd. Lou is an outstanding guardian. These two right here, they're only 9 months old. They're as big as an elephant, but they got time to grow yet and learn. And she's done an amazing job finishing them. Like me, I got them with puppies. They went straight in with some nannies with babies. They learned real quick to respect the goats and know their spacing. And they live with goats ever since I got them when they were weaned. They stayed with them 24/7. And then when they were about 2 months old, they got put in the herd and had to do the deal. They learned real quick what electric fence is, and they've stayed in since. First day they got out one time, and after that, they've stayed in and done an outstanding job. But if your dogs you need to learn to trust your dogs. I've heard people don't turn them loose with nannies until they're 2 years old, unsupervised. Well, I can't do that. I need to figure out if these puppies, like these two, day one they went in with goats, and with kids, and I needed to know if they're going to take care of their responsibilities. The reason I got them, they're not pets. They're a tool of the trade. If they're not going to cut it, I will find them a new home to be a pet. But right now they're doing an outstanding job. They don't chew on the goats. You see what they do. And at night, it's a whole different ball game coming out here because they take their job very seriously. So I'd love to hear what kind of dogs you have and what you do. I'm just telling you what works for me. It's not right or wrong. It's just what I have found to work for myself. And as them dogs are puppies, the more you expose them to what you want them to be. Like I've talked to some when I first got mine. There's a guy down in Texas. He's got two really, really mean dogs that you don't go he's the only one that can go in the pasture with the goats. And those are on like his lease properties to make sure nobody steals his goats. But like me, I exposed them to my daughter, my wife, people. I don't want them to be mean to people, but I definitely want them to be mean to predators. So anyway, if you have any questions or just tell me about how you do your dogs, I'd love to hear it. God bless and have a great day.